It isn't John's fault. As you have heard, John has been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. The first assumption made is that it is his fault that he developed diabetes. However, there are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Despite having the effect of not being able to control the blood glucose concentration, there are many differences. The ways that someone can develop the two types of diabetes are completely different. Type 2 diabetes can be developed over time as a result of insulin resistance. Insulin resistant is when someone secretes higher amount of insulin than a normal person in order to promote the fat, liver, and muscle cells to intake the blood glucose. The insulin receptor on these cells will start to become more and more desensitized to the cell, leading to the pancreas secreting extremely large amount of insulin. Eventually, the pancreas will not be able to secrete any more insulin as a result of exhaustion, and the blood glucose will not be automatically regulated by the body. The three main causes of this are obesity, lifestyle, and genetics. Obesity is linked to type 2 diabetes since it is possible that because of the lack of inactiveness, the cells are not using the amount of glucose as it should and eventually start to ignore the insulin. This is similar to lifestyle as well, since lifestyle states that the increase of exercise will increase the muscle cells intake of blood glucose at a higher rate with and without the insulin promotion. The genetic factor is simply that some genes are more prone to the risk of developing type 2 diabetes but cannot be controlled. Type 2 diabetes can be the result of the accumulative action of an individual. Type 1 diabetes, on the other hand, is an autoimmune disease. The development is not controllable. It is definitely not from the diet that they maintain. Usually, type 1 diabetes is caused by genetics, but the other factors that can cause it. Either ways, type 1 diabetes is developed from the immune system attacking and killing the beta cells in the pancreas that secretes the insulin. It is not certain why the immune system does this, but it is speculated that beta cells can give off the signals that are similar to that of a pathogen, leading to this mistake. At this point, the body isn't able to secrete any insulin and has to be regulated manually by the individual or someone close to them. The way they would regulate insulin would be through insulin injections that are either long-lasting ones that are there in the background to help maintain small spikes of blood glucose, and ones that are there to balance the blood glucose when there has been consumption of any sort of food. As we know, bad diet only has the potential to increase the probability of developing type 2 diabetes since it can lead to obesity. However, it is unclear that consuming high quantity of sugar is a direct factor into the development of type 2 diabetes. It is correlated, however. It is for certain that type 1 diabetes have no possible causation from a bad diet. Therefore, it really isn't John's fault.